Have you ever shit and pissed your pants at the same time while watching your life flash before your eyes? Today, I'm going to show you a man that experienced just that. One of the most terrifying events that can happen to you as a hiker, an outdoorsman, or anything that relates to being in the woods. The most terrifying fucking outcome that can happen to you. And this is why I'm a firm believer. If you're going to go out into the wild, I don't give a fuck what part of the wild you're in. Anywhere that has something that is potentially dangerous to you, you need to have protection. If you can't carry a gun due to being a felon, you need to have bear spray. If you can't have bear spray because you don't know where to buy it, you need to take a knife. If you ain't got a pocket knife, I guarantee you got a fucking kitchen knife sitting right in your drawer. You need to go into the woods and be prepared for anything. The most mundane day that is nothing to you, you might just be in the woods smoking a joint and just walking through there thinking nothing, and out of nowhere you're getting attacked and ran down by anything from a fucking bear to a white-tailed deer. There's so many people out there that have been attacked by bears, mountain lions, cougars. As an Ohioan, our risk level is pretty low. We have cougars, they're typically in the bar, but we do have, white-tailed deer that are in the woods. When you go out into the public, you never know exactly what the fuck you're going to be staring down. And this guy right here learned that the hard way. And I want you to watch this and I want you to study this. All of you outdoorsmen, pay close attention.
Holy days.
You can hear his reaction, the holy shit. I'm not an outdoorsman and I also have bad eyesight. I couldn't see what he was seeing, but watch this shit. So you can hear his fear. He's trying to, be loud, be intimidating. He really loses face. You can tell by that second one where he got high pitched because the fear is setting in of what he's staring at.
Oh, oh, oh,
Look at that. That is a fucking cougar that just stepped out of the woodline on him. And good on this man. He has got some experience in the woods, obviously, because he knew not to turn and run. Turning and running, even though that's going to be your first survival instinct and the first thing that your body is going to tell you to do is fucking flight, get the hell out of there, you're not going to outrun that. And he understood that immediately and tried to make himself big and loud, which it's typically, more towards a bear. Nonetheless, he did something.
oh, oh. Oh.
I'm shocked that the cougar is moving as slow as it is. I'm not a super big outdoorsman, but as you can tell, he came out here unprepared. He's just walking down a trail thinking nothing can happen to him, and he's obviously got nothing to protect himself other than his voice. If he had a gun, he'd probably have it out. If he had bear spray, he'd have probably done used it. He's unprepared. He has no clue what to do right now other than to make a lot of noise and try to scare this animal off, and when they're hungry, they're typically not going to just leave you alone. They're probably going to pursue you unless you give them a reason to, understand that you're not food and you will probably fuck them up.
No! Get the fuck away! Get the fuck away! Holy Go! No!
Every time this mountain lion lunges at him, I can guarantee you he's shitting his pants just a little bit more.
No! Go away!
Do me a favor, drop down in the comment section. Am I wrong? Is a mountain lion and a cougar not the same thing? I could be wrong there. I don't know. Let me know.
Go away, please go away. Holy. Oh, go away. Go away. I'm big and scary. Holy. Oh. No, dude. I'm trying to attack you. Your eyes are looking away from you.
Every time he takes his eyes off of it, it advances a little bit more. He does have rocks and things right there, but I don't know, what would happen if he actually went to reach down and made himself small, if that would cause the cougar to be more aggressive. He could be playing this right. I don't know. I'm not a survivalist, but this right here is a terrifying situation to find yourself in.
Dude, what do you want me to do? Come on. Come on. Oh, stupid.
It almost seems more curious than aggressive.
I'm ready to go down. Yeah, get the away from me.
In conclusion, I believe at that point he reached down and grabbed something and it scared the cougar away. I don't know what he grabbed. Must have been a rock, but I feel like that should have been something he made an attempt for long before this point. You have to have something to defend yourself. I don't think he's going to overpower that animal. He might. I think it's aggression, and his fear would probably put him at a major disadvantage because that animal's going to attack him with no thought of what he could do to it, while he's going to have in the back of his mind the whole time, am I going to be fucking mangled by the end of this? Or is my family going to recognize me? This is one of those situations that I think paints a beautiful picture of why you should always go into the woods prepared, because you never know what you're going to come across out there. Today he came across a cougar, tomorrow it could be a bear, you know, next week it could be a deranged fucking psychopath that's out there doing some shit you didn't expect. You never know what's going to be in the woods when you go out there. Some people fear being in the woods alone. It's a fear that I feel like a lot of people have deep-seated, being out at night, because our ancestral past of living in the woods and knowing what can happen, I feel like it's seeded in us as a species. But this right here just points it out beautifully as to what can actually happen to you should you find yourself in the woods unprepared. Let's just see how this ends.
Damn it. Okay. Yeah, so that just happened. Wow. You see that? Someone
His adrenaline is pumping like crazy. My man is shaking. I bet you right now he'll never make this mistake again to go out here unprepared. Much more of a serious video than my channel usually touches on, but I just felt like this was a great time to make a public service announcement for wildlife safety. That cougar, had it mauled him or eaten him, wouldn't have been wrong. It's a wild animal's nature to go after prey and to eat and to survive. And when you go into the woods, it's on you to come prepared. And at the end of the day, this is always the worst possible case, but a possible case nonetheless. Better to be over-prepared and ready for anything than underprepared and wishing you had over-prepared. Yeah, man, that's about it.